Hello everyone, my name is Monique. In this video, I will show you how to make knitted wire names. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you how I make these beautiful knitted wire names. Look at them. Amazing, right? The materials needed for these are aluminum wire, 3 millimeters, a small knitting machine. I'm gonna be using the Prym mill, measuring tape, wire cutter, darning needle, crochet hook, a clip, optional, waste yarn, working yarn of 2 or 3 millimeters, a plier, and a plier, of course. Here are the materials, but also we need the letter templates, of course. Okay, and I did draw these letter templates, and I will show you here how I did this. Okay, so what I did is I print these calligraphy blank sheets on a cardstock paper, okay, for the entire alphabet, and then I started drawing each letter using pencil first, like you're seeing me here drawing them. These are 4 inches. Okay, the large letter, which is the capital letter, is 4 inches. I don't think we need any bigger than that. Okay, but for this time, so this is what I'm doing, and then I gonna be using a Sharpie black marker to trace the letters. So I have all of them here, okay, from A to Z. Now I'm using Sharpie to trace what I did on pencil. It was pretty easy though. The way is because I didn't like some of the letters that are online, to purchase. So I decided to make my own. And I'm very happy with the result of these letters. As I said, they're 4 inches. I don't think we need any larger unless there's, 4 inches are enough. Okay, this is the letter E. Okay, and I have all the letters here, okay, from A to Z. Look at the result, and I put them in a clear plastic to protect them. Okay, so, and I also did the 6 inches just in case I need to make any other different projects, larger letters, 6 inches. So I did both. Beautiful. I love the results of these letters. Okay, so but this time I'm gonna be using the 4 inches first. Okay, so I'm gonna be making a letter, a name. I mean Monique, which is my name. I'm gonna be using this how do you call this, waste yarn. So while I start looking at the letters, so if you see the logo in the middle, is because I do have an Amazon store. I sell handmade products like bracelets, personalized rings, customized engravings on metal, amigurumis, and many more handmade products. I will leave the link below just in case if you're interested in checking the items I sell. You're welcome to see my store, in Amazon. Okay, perfect. Let's continue here looking for the letters, because I'm going to be making the name Monique. Okay, so I'm collecting all the letters here. Perfect. Okay, so I already grabbed all the letters needed, and I'm gonna be using this waste yarn to start with the name. This is the way we know how to cut the wire, because I use this, I'm gonna be using this waste yarn. I'm gonna start with the M. Perfect. Okay, so it's gonna be very easy then to cut the exact size of the wire. Now the O, just like that, very easy. Then the letter N, perfect. I, okay, so look how beautiful the templates look. I love these letters. I love the result. I'm very happy with it. I didn't need to buy. Okay, U, and the last letter E. Great. Okay, so this piece of waste yarn, came out exactly the size of the material I will need. Perfect. Okay, the size is great. Now I need to cut the wire exactly the size of this black waste yarn. Okay, so we have the size already. Now I have the aluminum wire. This is a 3mm wire, and I'm gonna cut it the size of this waste yarn. Okay, we need to straighten the wire out as well. We go like that, very easy. Perfect. Okay, we continue measuring until we get to the end of this cord or this string, right? Piece of string that I'm using here. Okay, so time to cut the wire, and this is what I will need to make the name Monique. Perfect. I did cut a little extra just in case. It's better, to have extra than, than needing more wire. Okay, so now it's time to use this small knitting machine, which is the Prym. The brand is Prym, I believe, and it's Prym Mill. Okay, I'm using this crochet hook to insert it inside, the so it will go, in the hole. And this is the little weight that comes with this knitting machine. I don't know how to put it, but I'm gonna use it this way. Okay, so I pull it through like that, and then I'm gonna need a little clip. You can use whatever you want, but I'm gonna be using this clip, which is, I find it very easier, to put the weight down there. Perfect. Okay, so now I need to put this the yarn. It goes in the feeder right there. Okay, that's the feeder. Great. Now we need to start cranking. Okay, and this is gonna, okay, I didn't put it. Okay, so we grab one needle first. Now I realize that I need to put it in the right place. Okay, now the second needle, you don't have to grab it. Okay, you just go like that. The third one, yes, the needles have to be open. The fourth one, you skip it. Okay, skip the fourth one. And then the third one you skip it. The fourth one, yes. Okay, you just go like that, like showing in the video. So one yes, one no, yes and no. Now we're ready to start knitting. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward a little bit this, and it's gonna be very easy. No drop stitches at all. This little machine works perfectly fine. You don't drop any stitches, and that's how I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you here how it's going. Look how beautiful, very neat. Okay, the cord is coming out very neat, and I will need the same length as the black string, right? The black string that I measured. Okay, so I think I have the correct length now. I need to now take it off this little machine. Okay, I have my cord ready, and look how easy it is to put it on the table. You just put it on the table like that, and then it works fine. You don't need, to use your hands just to crank. Okay, so now I'm casting off this way. so it won't unravel the stitches, and we're good to go for the next step. Excellent. Now and then we would drop it down and it came out perfectly fine. Okay, so time to remove this from the table. And I love this small knitting machine. I love it. It works fine, no drop stitches. I'm happy with it. It's a little expensive, but I'm happy with it. Look at the cord. Beautiful cord. The red is my favorite color. Okay, now it's time to put the wire inside the cord. Okay, so I have it here. It's time to put it inside, but I'm gonna make a little loop at the end so it would be much easier to put it inside the cord. Just like that, okay? And the wire has to be straight. Perfect. Okay, great, excellent. So this is the way and put it inside the cord. Just sliding the wire inside the cord this way. Excellent. Now the next process, the next step is going to be fun. You will see. I think this 3mm wire is excellent. It works better than the smaller, millimeters. Maybe the 2mm would work too. Okay, now I'm selecting the letters. Okay, I'm gonna start with the letter M because remember we're doing the name Monique. Okay, so I'm gonna close the N. That end, not the other one, this one. I'm gonna close it because I'm gonna be, done with this end to start, bending the wire. I'm gonna be using this darning needle so I can, make a few stitches there to close this end. Just like that. Very simple. Just 2 or 3 stitches is what you need. Excellent. And then we're gonna hide the extra string inside the cord and then we cut it. I'm hiding it here right now and then I'm cutting the extra string and we're done with that. Perfect. Okay, now it's time to, making the name. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this is going to be. Let's get started here. Wow. Okay. The letter M, we bend it this way. Wow, I love it. I love it. Okay, excellent. Okay. The cord is a little hard, but no problem. Nothing is impossible here. Perfect. Okay. Nice. And we're done with the letter M. Perfect. Look how good these templates work. Okay. The next letter is the letter O. Okay. Let's see how we go here. Okay, a little bend. If we need to use the plier, this is the right time. Okay, great. Yeah, don't be afraid to use the plier. The wire won't break at all. Okay, great. We go with the, oh, this is so fun. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy and that I'm making this name. It's fun. You will have a lot of fun doing this. This process is the most fun to do. Okay, we're done with the letter O. Now let's continue with the letter N. Great. So, and I know that direction where the letters go. You know, you don't need those arrows that I see, you know, on the, when you buy letters, you know, you're supposed to know. But anyways. Okay, so I'm using the plier here for the letter I. Look how easy it is. Great, excellent. Money. Okay, we go with the letter Q now. Now you see how I'm doing it. It's perfect. Excellent, excellent. Wow. Okay, you. Amazing. It's so fun to do this project. And the last letter, E. Okay, so I realized that there's a extra string, extra cord, but I'm not gonna cut it. What I did is I drew, you know, I bended the wire to make a heart. And look how beautiful it looks. Just got a little bit of this extra cord, and I'm doing the heart here, and I need to seal the other end with a few stitches, and I'm done. This wire name is completed. Wow, amazing. Voila, Monique. Look how beautiful it is. This is the perfect color. I love the name. I love the color. The color red is my favorite color. Oh my gosh. This is so addictive. So you will be making more than one name. When you make the first one, definitely you will be making more than that. Very, very fun to do this project. Okay, so and let's see. We know the measurements of how tall it is. Now the length is 20 inches with the heart. I think it's perfect. Wow, I'm so happy. And this is the extra cord that I cut. I did not cut any wire because I did the heart. Okay, so I'm gonna hang it on the wall, maybe on the hallway. And there it is. And I'm using just one. You see that in the middle? That's the, yeah, I'm hanging it there. Beautiful. The nail was in the letter I. Okay, now amazing. I did a second one, and the color, the favorite color of that person is black. So I put them both, you know, with one single, yeah, on the walls with one single nail there. Okay, I'm so happy with the result of this project. As usual, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. Until next time.